Before I get started, I just wanted to make mention that there are two Charlie Stickas in the room tonight. And so I want the other Charlie Sticka to stand up so I can introduce her to her. She's my granddaughter. I want to take this time to acknowledge two people that made this evening responsible for me. And this is Paul Cataldo, who you just heard, and Ward Curran. Both were graduates of 1957, and both were on our football teams. But just to show you that it's not all sports here at Trinity, Paul ended up going on to law school and opened up a private practice, and then became a state legislator in the state of Massachusetts. And he also secured a position within the alumni trustees of the college. Ward Curran, who graduated also in '57, spent the next 52 years here at Trinity in the economics department. He was chairman of the department 3 times, and he also became secretary of the college under one of the past presidents. So these are the kind of people that we also have in the field, but we also have out there in the school. Now, it's awful hard to bring you back to 1952, but collegiate rulings at the time didn't allow freshmen to play at a varsity level, so we ended up with a freshman team. And there was a coach by the name of Fred Booth who put together a group of boys that got along with each other, they respected each other, they became dependent on each other, and they also became responsible to each other, and they had a strong will to win. So with our football season that year, we had an abbreviated schedule of 4 games. We played Wesleyan, we played Amherst, we played a prep school of Munson Academy, and we also played a University of Massachusetts freshman team, and this was a group of 75 players that we traveled up to Amherst, Mass. To play, and we ended up winning. So we finished that season 4 wins and no losses. Our sophomore year, we ended up with an experienced senior line, both offensively and defensively, an experienced backfield, and we won our first 2 games, but then we lost the next 3 to Coast Guard, Amherst, and Wesleyan. But our season wasn't over at the time, because every 4 years at that time, Trinity added an 8th game to the schedule, and we found ourselves on a train headed toward Tennessee to play the University of the South at Swanee. And within that first half, we were losing 13-7, and at halftime, the coach wasn't pleased with the way the team was participating, so he revised the starting schedule of players for the second half. And let me backtrack a little bit. When we finished our freshman year, they were calling us the baby bantams, okay? And so all of a sudden, several of the baby bantams were on the starting lineup in the second half. And I thought that we were starting to fight the Civil War all over again that second half. But at the end of the game, we outscored the opponents 4 touchdowns to 1. That game ended up starting a string of victories, because what these boys did in the next 2 years was something that Trinity College hadn't seen before. And we finished our last season against Wesleyan, traditional Wesleyan game, and Rapid Slaughter, who was our trainer, put together with all the tape that he could muster up and got 27 capable fellas to play that game, and we won. So that put us in a position where we had 2 consecutive undefeated seasons back in 1954 and 1955. You know, I think of those years, and I have a list of people here that I was looking to respond to, but these are the names of these 27 to 28 players that gave us that undefeated season that last year. And it took 50 years for another Trinity team to put us in that same position where they were undefeated 2 consecutive years. But then the following year, they added another undefeated season, making it 3 consecutive years. So tonight, it's not about me, it's about these people, because these are the people that brought me here to stand in front of you tonight. So I accept this coveted award in behalf of all of these people that put me here, because what they gave me couldn't be expressed in words. They gave me their character, they gave me their enthusiasm, they gave me their effort, they gave me their confidence, they gave me their enthusiasm, but they also gave me their hearts. And this is something that you can't control. So, I accept this award in behalf of these players that have put me in this position, and I also want to thank the committee for bestowing upon me this honor of having the name of Charlie Sticka stand within the halls of Trinity College forever. Thank you, and God bless everybody.